holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 17 carries, 73 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Barnett came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Pollard going to try the right side. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevens. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. Touchdown, Texans! A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Young. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Here is Young. That swung out wide to Sanders. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Second down and 5. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Young. It's caught. Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On 1st and 10, Young. The Sanders has got it complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They'll throw again. Young. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chris Barnes coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he's in for the Eagles touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spans 13 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On play action, Fields. His throw incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Play action. It's Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Texans have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Young will set to throw. Steps away. Oh, Young loses it. And the Texans scoop it. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it will be 2nd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Pollard again. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. Touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Young keeps it, moving right. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Young on 3rd down. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Looking to throw, Young. And right side, Henry's got it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Young now from the 50. Toward the sideline. He will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. To the air once more. Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cannon. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Cannon, and he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw for Young. Over the middle, complete. That's Cannon. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Now here's Young. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Young now. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. For the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter as this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half. Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action. Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 51 yards. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening. Third quarter. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. It's Young on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Cannon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
That throw by Young incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. First and 10, Young. Smith catches left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 4. It'll be Young again. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Young on first down. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And they'll get this down to the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
First down, Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will slide down with a good gain. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Houston's offense taking over again. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now a throw here, hauled in. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
To the air again, Fields. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
One play action, Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. They find some open field here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Now here's Pollard. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Tony Pollard, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Young to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cannon. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Young looks to throw on first down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Young. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll throw again. Young. Left side here to Sanders. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Sanders. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Young. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up third and manager.
And every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a third and manageable, nice decision-making, and took care of the football.
Throwing on third down, Fields. That's complete, right around the 8. And first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Fields hit and the ball is loose. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now a give here to Pollard. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. He's going to be marked down very close to the first down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Fields scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. A first down throw for Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And Young's throw there incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Young. And this one complete to Smith. And it's a fumble. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Takes it to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, no place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run left with Pollard. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Eagles have recovered.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Slot man moves right. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading